Hello. Um, Today I decided to record the class because the thing we have to do is remember that we are talking about values. Well, um, I sent you a list of values. It's okay. The other day we started talking about them, and I sent you a video with the 10 most important values. Well, I'm gonna read this video and what it says, and it's supposed that according to it, there are 10 important values, which are number one, health and energy, number two, love, number three, gratitude and appreciation, number four, kindness and compassion. Let me see, number five, where is it? Number five, wait, number four, number five, integrity, number six, giving, number seven, growth, number eight, peace, number nine, family, friendship, and connection, and number 10, happiness. Okay. Everything you think, everything you feel, every action you take is because of your belief and values. That's the reason why values in the book, there is more than one unit about it. What you think, what you feel, what you believe. Yeah? You may not be aware of it, you may not be conscious of it, many times you are not, but your values shape your decisions and your decisions shape your life. So, for which reason values are important? Because they shape our decisions, and those decisions or these decisions shape our lives. If you value money more than happiness, your life might be full of expensive things, but there will be no joy in that experience. Your values signal what is important to you. They are emotional states. Values. What is the definition? An emotional state that show you what is important and what you want to experience. Imagine how different your life would be if you changed a value of money and replaced it with the value of love. Creating and stating your values consciously can change the direction of your life. If you decide to apply any of these values to your life in your own way, your own life will be one of more values. The following are the 10 most important human values. And the person starts talking about them. Many things to comment about the paragraph I read some seconds ago. First value, health and energy. This might be the most important value of all to some people. It will be the most important value of all to some of those who have experienced serious health problems. Without physical health, it's very unlikely you can experience and enjoy all other values at their deepest levels. Great health gives you energy and vitality, which enables you to dive deeper into the more important things in life and give more energy and time to those you love. Health, energy. Make the value of health and energy a priority in life by learning what daily nutrition and exercise is best to fuel your body. And here we have The first question the person asks that I would like you as a homework to answer it. The questions I'm going to read all of them are questions thinking about the if clause number 2. If fast, comma, the rest of the sentence is conditional. If I had the money, I would go. If I were younger, I would visit. Yeah? Well, the first question, talking about this value, health, and energy is, what would it take for you to be at your physical peak? What would it take for you to be at your physical peak? Learn it and apply it is the advice, right? Well, you have to answer. Think about an answer for this question. Number 2, which value the person talks about? Love. The overuse of this word makes it easy to misunderstand the true meaning of it. This is not just romantic love, but love of all things, right? Non-judgmental love. The love you have for your family, your friends, the love you have for your passion and your mission. Making love a priority in your life means there's no room for hate or indifference. It's supposed that completely opposite to the word love, hate, indifference. You could experience love doing anything or with anyone. You could experience love in yourself, by yourself. And here we have the question about love. What would your life change if you valued love higher? Right? So you have to think, how would your life change if you valued this value that is love higher? You have to try to answer it. Value number 3, gratitude and appreciation. Gratitude and appreciation. There is truly no greater power on earth than gratitude. Pay attention. No greater power on earth. Which one is this special power? Gratitude. Real gratitude shuts down all other negative emotions in the moment. So, how important is gratitude to you? How important is it for you to feel good? Right? If it is important, that I suppose that it is, you must make gratitude a top value and practice it as a priority every day. It costs you nothing, but it makes you so rich. It takes nothing away from anyone else, but it gives you so much power. And here is the question. How much more magical would your life be if you lived in a constant state of appreciation for everything that is great in your life? So the question is, how much more magical you suppose, you think, try to make an effort to think about it. How much more magical would your life be if you lived in a constant state of appreciation for everything that is great in your life? Value number 4, kindness and compassion. Kindness and compassion. Okay. The world would certainly be a better place if people showed more kindness and compassion. Less judgment, more respect. if placing yourself in someone else's shoes before you judge them. Have you ever noticed how good it feels when you are kind to someone for no reason? It feels good to be kind because it's right to be kind. Do you feel good because it's right to be kind? Question for you to answer about this value, kindness and compassion. What would your life be like? What would your world be like if you valued kindness and compassion more? What's your opinion? What would your life be like? What would your world be like if you valued kindness and compassion more? Number 5, value, integrity. Integrity. Knowing you do the right thing, even when no one is watching, and no one will know either way. This is the idea of integrity. Knowing that you are doing the right thing, even when no one is watching, and no one will know either way. The inner knowledge. You always do what is right. This is integrity. The definition, if you have a dictionary, look up this word, the dictionary is going to say, inner knowing that you are always doing what is right. And we continue. Wait. Number 5, I need that here. That brings pride and it brings inner peace. When we talk about inner, is inside my body, in my soul. What is my feeling? Feels pride. I feel that what I did, what I'm doing, what I'm gonna do is great. It's okay. It doesn't matter if people know or they don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. When you value integrity, you value doing what is right. It's such a powerful value that not only makes a difference in your own life, but also sets a powerful example to all those close to you. Many people say you don't need to talk about what you are going to do, what you do. You have to do. People are going to learn, are going to see, are going to understand, are going to accept. You are going to see the way you live, not by the way you say things, but by the way you act. Yeah? It brings honesty and trust. Question for you about this value integrity. How would your life be different? How would your life be different if everyone knew you as a person of integrity? Right? Value number 6, giving. Giving. This ties in with kindness and compassion. Tied with, so it's connected to, matches. Yes, kindness, compassion, giving. As humans, we are built to give. A sentence that caught my attention. As humans, we are built to give. Not just give money, things, but give ourselves fully to others in need. To serve, this is it. To serve, more than to give money or things. To serve, selflessly. Karma always ensures that you give is returned, but that is not why you give. You give because that is your nature. It's not an effort. It shouldn't be. It's natural. It feels good. And you know, there is no lack. So the question for you about this important value giving is, how differently would you feel if you valued giving higher in life? Because maybe you don't give this word giving a correct meaning. Yeah? So the idea is, how differently would you feel, try to think about it, if you valued giving higher in your life? Value number 7, growth. Humans, human beings are wired to grow. Growth comes from experience, not necessarily talking about that we grow up, we are children, teens, young adults, middle-aged people, adults, old people. We're talking about growth as the way a person can change along life. So growth comes from experience, this is true. From learning, from failures, from achievements, from intention. All of them with the same importance. Experience, learning, failures, achievements, intention. Intention to get better. This doesn't mean get better so you can win. Yes, we are talking about winning. It means getting better so you can give more to the world. So you can experience more, enjoy more. It's about becoming the greatest version of yourself. Not just for yourself, but for others. Setting the example of what is truly possible. Reaching your highest potential with intention. So the question for you about this value growth is, how much better would your life be when you, if you valued growth higher on your list? So that is, if you pay more attention to your experiences, your learning, your failures, your achievements, your intention. Yeah, right? Because you want to become the greatest version of yourself. So the question is, how much better would your life be if you valued growth higher on your list? Value number 8, peace. Says peace. Nothing more needs to be said. It's getting to that place of needing nothing. This is the feeling. It's being alone and being in bliss. It's presence. It's reactionless. It's the silence at the peak of the mountain. How high do you value peace? How much better is the question for you and for me. How much better would your life be if you had more peace in it? Right? Present, reactionless, silence, needing nothing. Yes? Being alone. Right? But not lonely. That is not the same. Yeah? Value number 9, family, friendship, and connection. It's caring about someone more than you care about yourself. This is the value. Care more about another person than you care about yourself. It's putting others first. It's making time for the people you care about. It's giving the people you love and maybe even strangers your complete presence. 5 minutes, but you are there. A second, but you are there listening, speaking, doing something. Your mind is not flying. You are there, present. And building that connection. It's making someone else's day better just because you were in it. Fantastic. It's bringing your best self to every encounter. So the other person walks away with a smile. Make other people feel fantastic, great, at least for some minutes, for a period of time, for a day. So the question for you, for me, is how different would your life be if you took this approach? How different would your life be, and countless others, I mean, millions, other people, right? The rest of people, yes? So how different would your life be, and countless others, if you took this approach? And the idea is, would you value, another question about this, would you value connection, to connect with another person? Understand? The idea is connect, building a connection, yes? Be there. Another person is gonna feel better just because you listened, you were, you shared, you, yeah? Would you value connection higher on your list of values? So what connection would be? No, not in the about a ranking, maybe number 85. So would you, the idea is, would you value connection more from now on, for example? And the last value, not for being the last, is the least important, because it's happiness. Happiness, pay attention. It's joy. What is happiness? Joy. Playfulness, fun. So it's joy, it's playfulness, it's fun. It's non-seriousness, it's the opposite. So happiness, seriousness, opposite. It's a state of real happiness. When time stops and you love what you are doing. So some people say, can you explain what a hobby is? Many times. And we can say, what is a hobby? A hobby is when you are doing something doesn't matter what, because hobbies, different people, different hobbies, millions of them. But when time stops, for which reason? Because you love what you are doing. That is your hobby. It's what we all look for. But we do it in so many different ways. Some try to find it through money, be happy through money, but no type of paper, right, is going to bring it to you. Some try to find it through achievements and success, but they come up empty. So the idea is that happiness doesn't come from money, doesn't come from job, doing, working, from a job, achievement, or if you're successful or not, right? It's within, and it's a choice. It's a choice. Happiness is a choice. You decide to live a happy life or not. You're positive or negative, optimistic or pessimistic. It's a tolerance and tolerance, patient and impatient. So everything is a choice. Happiness is a choice. Adding to this, it's always available and never on sale. You decide when you make this a priority and a top value. So the question is, how different would your life be if you had happiness as your highest value? Instead of number 10 in this list, number 1. How different would your life be if you had happiness as your highest value? And according to all the values we have read, we have been sharing these 10 values, and according to the question, that there are 10 questions that you have to answer, there is a last question that is, according to your answers, what would you have on your list? Because maybe now the position of the values is not from number 1, that I forgot. That is health and energy, to number 10, that is happiness. Maybe now your values, maybe I share the idea, but my values are in the list placed in a different position. Well, we are going to talk about this. I would like you to write something, or maybe you find something, or maybe something that you really appreciated or liked about this that I read today. Write something to me, send me a mail, send me answering the questions, or sharing something that you found about values that you consider are other values with some explanation to share with me. This, I would like you to do that, okay? And remember that talking about the grammar, that we are not going to insist because this is the idea, the grammar in this unit, values is this, how to use the if clauses, the second block, right? If I have the happiness as a value, my life would be different. If I had the health as one of the most important values in my life, I would experience better days. Understand? Yes. So all this unit is about what would you do? What would you do? What would you do? That's the reason why the video I sent about the most important values, the 10 most important values, that is something that I read today, it is connected to this unit, okay? So I hope you maybe to listen to the video if you want, to watch this video in which I explain all the video, and try to answer the questions. If you find other values that are not in this group, and you want to tell me, teacher, I think that this value, with an explanation, with an example, with something, with a song, with I don't know what that you would like to share, I'm waiting for that. So next class, we are going to talk about this. Okay? Okay? Well, very good.